Welcome to Gaming with Scott presents Marvel Superheroes. Join us each week as our intrepid heroes follow a path of adventure and attempt to save the world and each other from the dangers of the universe. Starring Martin Davis, Josh Elliott, John Garlick, Josh Jackson, and Rico Suarez, with me, Scott Troiano, running the table as the judge. Epic adventure and titanic struggles await you beyond this music.
Good evening and welcome to Gaming with Scott. I am here with Josh Elliott.
Hello.
And John Garlick.
What's up, kids?
And Marty.
Huh?
What?
What?
Is that Marty?
Yes.
Don't go like you did for the first 4 episodes. That was terrible. And
You're welcome.
Richard Suarez.
Yo.
Where did we last leave off? You guys, I believe, are down in a sewer access tunnel, and you're doing Morlockian stuff. One of the perimeter alarms has been set off.
Okay. I immediately go check and bring people with that crew that I built last time.
Yep.
Bring them with.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty. You have an option to seal off the tunnel behind the people.
I'm sorry.
You can seal off the tunnel they're in. Put them in a box.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys turn to... You see the box in the upper left-hand corner with the blinky red light and go, you know, we're not going to touch that. You turn around to leave and a wall slides shut. You are now effectively in a box.
This is poor.
Okay, analyze the composition of the wall.
Stone.
Can I collect stone?
Yeah, but it's all around you. And that including the roof. Your nanobots go, no!
Actually, I have penetration vision. Let me look through it.
Okay.
Dead on.
Boom, yeah, you are. Okay. Your group, you see Skull Mask and some other folks behind the wall on the left.
Skull Mask
Approaching.
Oh, yeah, coming toward you.
is approaching us through the tunnel with some other people.
Oh, maybe he's responsible for closing this wall. I mean, worst case scenario, they open it back up and he sees it's us, and then we're all fine and dandy.
More importantly, with Skull Mask here, we're back. We're back in our own time.
Yeah,
I did what you asked.
yeah. But we got to deal with this problem really quick. This sacrificing and killing innocent people in the underground complex. We got to fix that.
This is... I think we need to fall back and find some kind of protection against their time attack.
Or an alternate way in.
Liar.
That too.
What? Liar? Who's lying? No, we're going to find an alternate way in.
Sure.
You going to open and go in?
Yeah, as soon as we get there.
Okay. 2 sets of stones slide sideways, and Skull Mask leads a small party into... You see these 3.
Oh. Well, I just tell the rest of the crew go.
They're like, all right.
Go back.
They bolt.
What are you doing here?
We're breaking into this facility, but we just had a little time travel accident.
Totally not my fault.
Into this facility?
The one behind that wall.
This leads
He's
to...
pointing in the opposite direction that you came.
Okay.
We're going that way.
But we know all the sewers down here. There's no facility over there.
Okay.
You're mistaken. Because there's... Well, regardless, let's have a little chat about...
Well, no, he's right.
Somewhere further away.
He's right. That's not sewer down that way. That's the underground portion of the complex. So he's technically correct. That's not sewer behind the other side of that wall. That's
How close is this facility?
it's right on the other side of that wall. We're under it.
Don't touch the wall.
Oh, it wasn't a wall that was the issue. It was a little black box that I fiddled with, I think.
Can we... I think we need to take a few steps back before
Why
we address
don't
this.
we go and speak at the conclave? Because this affects all of my Morlock brothers. They need to know about this.
I'm not sure I want to tromp any further into the sewers.
You'll be safe.
Well, trust me, it's not safety I'm worried about. It's being in this filth and getting dirty.
Oh, it's clean down here. I'll show you where to go.
All right. Let's. I'm all for getting away until we can address the threat that this organization poses.
Organization.
Yeah. What's the name? What was the name of that company that you worked for?
Hello.
As I recall, we were.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you expecting my cooperation?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
Thinking that
Kind of.
Because I was expecting to go back in time when I did what you asked.
Oh, you meant like immediately, like right away?
Clearly.
Oh. Well, because I can travel through time, we can go at any time. It doesn't have to be right this second. At any point from here on forward, I can take you back to that exact point in time. Maybe. I can maybe take you back to that exact point in time.
Maybe.
Now it's a maybe. I don't remember maybe. coming into this before.
Please, let's go and discuss at the conclave.
What are you trying to get us to the conclave in such a hurry for? You know what? I want to go
Trying to
discuss
get
this
you
out on
away
the
from
street.
this wall. If you're talking about a secret group
It's
in
just-
this
it's just
vicinity,
Nimbus.
let's get away from this wall.
It's just Nimbus.
I don't know this Nimbus.
I'll flip off the black box. Kill you later.
I'm gonna use contact cybernetics, communicate with cybernetics in that direction to see what sort of response I get back.
Oh yeah, heavy.
Okay, let's go right now. Regardless of who they are, I don't like their presence, and let's get away from them until we figure out what best be done.
Well, we're going to go through the front door at this point, right? I mean, right.
Oh, are we?
Do you hit a switch and open the sewer again out to the street?
No, we're going to the conclave, down into the...
Well, I understand where you want to take them. Are you going to unblock the sewer that you blocked?
just
it
came
into?
in? Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It
And
hits a
I
button
never
and the
closed
wall
it.
slides.
I never closed. I just told them to leave.
Okay, well they leave and they open it.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, neato. Well, I'm going to ungestalt at this point because
Okay.
there's no reason to stay gestalted.
Tyler folds his wings in and the sense of the divine leaves the immediate sewer area.
Anybody need a lift?
How far? Well, I'm just going to start. Just lead the way. I'm going to start tromping along.
I can just carry you all there if you want. It would be much quicker.
I'm going to jump on his back and put my arms around his neck.
Piggyback.
Yes, I will take a piggyback.
Do we have to do like a train? Is there some other way?
There's no train. There's no tram. There's no...
Never mind. So moving on.
So I'm
Do you
just going to pick him
levitate
up.
us or what?
No, I'm flying.
He's just going to put an arm underneath you and
Oh.
pick him up.
is Dr. Simon Wells, are you going to allow yourself to be picked up?
I just ask him if you're coming or not.
Maybe if you do everything right.
And I fly down the corridor. I assume you can follow. I've seen you move before. I assume you can follow.
You have like supersonic speed, right?
Well, I can fly pretty far. I can just drop
I have
them off,
nothing
come
like
back.
that, so you just left me in the dust.
Well, I'll go drop them off, come back and get you and ask you why you're taking so slow and take you down. Why are you taking so long? Let's go.
You
All right,
understand
so-
I hate them now, right?
Oh, yeah. I understand. It's
Did
all
you
good.
Hit us? It's okay, buddy. Don't worry.
Specifically you.
It's okay, buddy. It's all right, man. It's cool. Calm down.
Dr. Simon Wells has a real issue with delayed gratification.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's in the middle of a psychotic break.
I know,
was
right?
there.
Exactly.
But
So I'll drop them off at the Grand Conclave, and all the Morlocks should be assembling by now. From
There are a number of other entities who look like they should be hanging out in the sewers. Various, what appear to be different body types. Obviously, some of them are supernatural or superhuman in nature. They gather around, much like a Roman Forum-esque type thing, and as though they're waiting to hear some sort of news. There are about, how many?
Oh, it's huge down there.
There are like 22. We're not going that huge yet.
Okay.
Like 22.
Which, as a group, 22 on 3 would be less than optimal.
Well, hold on. 3?
Well,
hold on, you forget. I
right
come,
now, Tyler,
Yeah.
you'd be hard pressed to take one of them, Tyler.
Yeah, I couldn't take anybody. But, I mean, in a second, there could be an infinite number of me. So it would be so easy
have you figured out how long a... Do you remember you're on restriction? Did you ever figure out how long a cycle was?
No.
Okay, just checking.
Did.
Just wanted to remind you of that. I don't know. Who knows?
The Arcanoids decided you were over quota, as I recall, for time travel.
Yep.
Yeah. So in a second, there might not be.
There might not be
1,000 of you. So,
But also, I mean, there might be.
there might be.
There might be. I mean,
So,
I could have just been a crazy another vision during the time travel-y.
so who are
Instance.
you? Who are you mutants, and why have you brought us here?
Well, we know who he is.
No, I mean these other guys.
Who is he?
Who's Skull Mask guy?
Yeah.
Oh, he was with us when we fought the Arcanoid.
Don't remember her name.
Oh yeah.
No name.
I don't remember your name.
You didn't stick around for introductions.
Was it Baron von Skull Smasher or something?
It was. No, I took Cannonball as a moniker.
There you go.
Okay.
Cannonball.
Cannonball.
No, I'm sorry. It wasn't Cannonball. It was Tomahawk. It was mimicking Cannonball, but since it was already taken.
Okay, so which one was it?
Tomahawk.
Alrighty, there you
See,
go.
that's why we can't remember his name, because he can't remember
I
his
just
name.
keep changing.
Are
I'm
you
going
like?
to write it down right now.
There you go. I was like, if you write down your own name, it'll help.
We didn't get you a
Such
code
role
name.
playing, guys.
Yeah. So,
There we go.
You need
Done.
a code name.
So, okay, so we are trying to stop the Nimbus Corporation from their reign of murderous terror and abuse of technology. What is this place, and why? Who are all these guys?
This is my brother, the Morlocks. They're the unwanted of my mutant brethren. They're the deemed ugly from the top worlders. But make no mistake, these people are survivors.
Are you a Morlock?
I am now.
That's and so you count your well. Okay, what's well, basically this this big corporation has created all kinds of technological nastiness, and they are quite advanced. Something bigger than I've ever seen.
Are they malicious?
Well, they murdered his family.
They're malicious.
This is not something that I would like to be public knowledge. Thank you for sharing.
That was...
It was on the news. It is public knowledge. Everybody
Accessing
that.
GPS, where am I?
you're about 3/4 of a mile towards downtown. You're north of your shipping crate. You're about 3/4 of a mile down.
It's pretty far down there.
Yeah.
Can you get a GPS signal? It's pretty baller.
No. That was damn nanobots.
And you realize that your GPS signal is being triangulated and enhanced by an internet feed that's down here. Just to let you know.
Who knows if that's an actual internet feed or another mutant.
Yeah, I'm going to look deeper into that, actually.
Okay.
I'm like staring at the wall.
So on the other side of that wall is sub-basement level research stations in Nimbus. And inside there, we found out when he communicated with some spirits that he has access to, are doing horrific experiments that are costing lives of people. So before you snuck up on us, we were trying to figure out a way to get inside there to stop them, because barging in from the front gate.
For you.
Oh. Well, we tried to go through a back door, and there was some sort of temporal trap, and it was less than pleasant.
Let's give it a shot. I've not done anything yet. Maybe one of these brothers and sisters might have something that could help.
I'm willing to try again, but we should take precautions.
What happened when you tried?
Well,
What sort of precautions should we be looking at?
well, the what we experienced was, to make a long story short, the timeline that I had previously changed altered itself again. The facility disappeared in front of us. It might have been a coincidence, but I can't tell.
We don't even know if it was some sort of like mirage or some sort of trick. Like, we don't know if we actually traveled through time.
So then you don't know what sort of precautions that we need to take.
Well, I shifted two-dimensionally because, I have the ability to do that. Behind that was an energy barrier that I couldn't penetrate. There was a video camera up in the corner that Dr. Wells was able to take out, and then there was a little black box with a red light. And some combination... What?
What? Are you aware that there's internet down here?
No.
Yes.
How did you get it down here?
Scott, is it a mutant or do I actually have a really great internet system down here?
Both.
How did I get internet down here?
The line got drilled.
Wires? Yeah.
Just
Somebody went
fiber optic cables? Yeah.
and
Okay.
one of your mutants went, "Oh, you need a hole about that big to run some cable through?"
Okay.
Rock displacement, and went.
We have some very savvy individuals.
But some combination of messing with the energy, the wall, the black box, and the camera triggered this temporal displacement. When we resolved it, we ended up back right where you found us. It was pretty interesting.
Well, I want to assist because as soon as they run out of people that will be noticed, they'll start going for people that are not noticed.
If they haven't already. Any of your friends come up missing recently?
They haven't, have they?
Actually, there have been a number that haven't reported in recently.
Oh. Okay. Well, then
This is relative news to you. It's shouted out from the crowd.
Okay, so now it's imperative, and the concern is immediate.
Scott, sorry, sidebar.
Yeah.
While this entire conversation is taking place, what I am doing is I am finding video clips online on YouTube of corporate environmental and workplace, exploitation, and I'm splicing them together into a video like the hacker group Anonymous makes.
Okay.
I'm blaming all of these things on the Nimbus Corporation, and then I'm trying to create an operation against Nimbus, right, with the hashtag to get voted up so the Anonymous Collective will begin to attack the facility.
Yeah, black hat that Beezy.
Okay. Okay.
Corporate
Are you going to let us know that you're...
Give me
you're
2 reason
attempting-
feats.
No. He's doing all of this in his head. He's just staring at a wall while we're having this conversation.
Yep.
Oh, that was a really good roll.
One more. Yeah, it was.
78 or whatever.
Yep. 87 and 80. Yeah. Okay. You're
So,
good.
If I pulse out, communicate with cybernetics after I hear that some of my people have not reported in, I'm not sure, with amazing, would that be enough to be able to see if they've picked, if you look for keywords that they would categorize a Morlock under? Just anything, just browsing randomly.
Now, you do understand that you communicate with cybernetics. Like, if someone had a cybernetic arm, you could talk to it. That type of communicate with cybernetics. Not, I'm going to reach out and search a database.
Oh, well, then what's that? That's not covered underneath it?
That's machine communication, or communicate with computers, or communicate with...
Or technomancy, bro.
Technomancy.
You
yeah,
ain't
there's
got
a whole-
that.
I'm not trying to techno magic.
Well, unfortunately,
Okay.
this is the game. This is from the 80s when magic filled the air and you could make a woman on your computer. So
Hey, you can
Doesn't
do that.
it doesn't quite
Son of a
jive.
Yeah, baby.
So, okay, well, if I can't do that, then I'm gonna search the same criteria to search any of the things that would apply for any of those keywords.
Hey, quick question, Tomahawk. How deep does this go? This
Complex.
complex.
This far,
Oh,
we're at the bottom.
how deep was this in relation to the wall when you first saw us? Are we down lower than that?
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
How much lower?
Well, how much lower? Is like drastically lower, so we could come up from underneath if we needed to.
Maybe. Okay, there's always that risk.
Drastically lower. You know,
Because I don't. How,
a whole building.
Dr. Wells, how many
underground
sub-basements
needs
were in
to,
Nimbus?
Sit on something, correct?
Oh, he's gone. He's gone to the world.
So, here's an idea. That whole building has to sit on
What?
something. So what if we
How
take
many
that something up
sub-basements
from
are in
underneath it?
Nimbus? That you
I
that
don't
that
know.
your level that how deep was your level?
6.
I worked on level 6.
Level 6. Okay.
I heard of up to
14.
14.
There's no way we could get under that. Not without digging into solid earth.
Okay. How do you think I created all of this?
I don't know. Is this like a pre-existing like old abandoned subway station or something?
No, this as you look around, this has been fashioned from solid rock.
Oh, okay. Well, that's neat.
Kind of cool.
It's actually pretty neat.
I turned all the rock into food.
You get a flag.
Okay.
There's breaking news on several medias and outlets. There's a problem in Kansas City, just north of Kansas City.
Some
See-
guy with a red cape.
Seems there was actually something in the outside of that meteor shell. The army is now encircling the crater site and is meeting resistance, collecting the materials that actually impacted.
I am repeating that to the group.
I don't
What,
know
Arkanoid
you
stuff?
speak. Is Kansas was that where the
That's where the meteor fell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's not where the Arkanoid fell. The Arkanoid fell here.
Yeah, but it broke up, right? And in reentry, and
so those were pieces from it in Kansas City?
Yes.
I think maybe we should deal with this problem first. Am I wrong?
What kind of resistance are they facing? Can you find out? If it's biological or environmental or hostile or
And hostile. Whatever they are, they're shooting back.
Biological and hostile, they are encountering resistance.
really should get to Kansas and try and help that.
well, I don't have the ability to get there.
What? Don't you have a shield contact?
I can.
Can't we just get helicarrier out there?
I could probably fly you there right now, but we really should deal with Nimbus.
Well, Nimbus will still be here.
Doing what Nimbus does. We're trying to stop that, aren't we?
Yeah, but I really don't want a bunch of people in Kansas dying because they don't know what they're dealing with.
The Arkanoids might take this as a
Well, then
as,
the quicker
as a
the
reason to
better.
blow
Let's
up
go
the
and
planet.
deal with Kansas City as fast as we can and come back to Nimbus. I'll put my men on guard and we'll keep a watch and have.
Yeah, and see if they can find a way in too.
Well, my idea that I previously spoke
Dope.
of is that an entire facility needs to sit on bedrock to hold it up. If we just eliminate the bedrock, we eliminate most of our problem, do we not?
We
How-
can't destroy the facility. There might be innocent people
Yeah, there's
inside.
not all of Nimbus is doing this. This is like sub basement, black ops, top secret stuff.
How do I get to the surface?
I can
And
take
also-
you there.
Also, I think that it would be extraordinarily dangerous for your for your friends to start poking the bear.
That's probably true.
It's like that guy with the extra nose on his forehead does not need that additional stuff in his life.
I would do the heavy lifting when it comes to that. But if we're going to deal with Kansas first, let's go deal with Kansas.
Can you take me to the surface, please?
All right, so I pick him up and be right back. Take him to the surface.
Okay.
I pop him out an alleyway that's secluded. As secluded as they can be.
Okay. He
I'm
pops
heading-
you in an alley.
I'm heading back towards the facility.
Okay.
Nimbus?
Yeah, he's like, oh, okay, here you go. And he beelines straight towards where the Nimbus campus would be.
While I'm flying up, I'm going to be asking you, what's the plan? What's your plan?
I'm probably going to kill them all.
Oh man, you never want to split the party.
So as I'm flying up, and you're saying
the
that...
character, man. I don't care about the argument.
Okay, as we're flying up and you say that, I begin to slow down a little, I'm flying full speed.
Relax. I said probably.
Well, wouldn't you like to have help? I will help you do that.
Look, I don't care about your little superhero thing that you're trying to do. Do you get that?
I'm just trying to
don't
save as
care.
many people as possible.
That's fine. Go do that. I'm going to do what I came to do.
You want revenge, I understand. I will help you get revenge.
Do you really think this is revenge?
Yes?
Then you don't understand revenge.
How is it not revenge?
I guess I don't understand your revenge.
Hey, Caesar, we should see if we can get a lift out to Kansas City quickly.
I think so.
How's your cell phone reception down here?
Oh, well, it turns out they have...
Yeah, surprisingly good at 5 bars.
5 bars down here? I don't even get 5 bars up on the surface.
We got 6 bars.
They have a
down
relay.
here. You just can't see it.
Okay. God, I can't remember my handler's name. Michael
Stevens?
Yep.
Stephen Michaels? It's one or the other.
Never
Thomas
trust a
Michaels.
man.
Thomas
Never
Michaels.
trust a man with 2 first names.
I know, right?
All right, I'm going to...
Michaels.
Okay, hey, Michaels, it's Caesar 1.
Hey, where have you been?
How long has it been since my last check-in?
Like 2 months.
2 months? Okay, we had a little bit of a time travel problem. That's resolved.
Okay.
I understand there's problems in Kansas City with the meteor.
Yeah, something came pouring out of it.
This is okay. Me and Archangel want to head out there and see what we can do to help out.
Okay.
We're currently. I mean, it'll take me a few minutes to get out of where I'm at currently, but we're still in Indianapolis.
Hey, Michaels!
Oh. Hey, tell Tyler I said hey.
Yeah, that's Tyler. So,
Do you need transportation?
yeah, it looks like we'll need transportation for us.
Dude, see if we can get the Quinjet. Hey, do you guys still have the Quinjet?
Don't ignore him.
Do you have any Mountain Dew?
So okay. All right. Last time I was up and around was. I'll rattle off the date that I remember from today. From before the previous sessions.
The Arcanine stuff?
Well, I mean, okay, so
Now, your interactions with the Arcanine was like a week ago.
Okay, a week ago. Okay.
And he's telling you it's been 2 months.
All right.
So
Okay, so all right, I've got missing time. So this is another Arkanoid. Have you guys got any information about it?
My understanding is the Arcanoid stuff has been classified.
All right, so this is not Arkanoids?
No.
say Arkanoids or Arkanides?
Noid.
Okay, just making sure we're on the same page.
All right, so okay, well, if it's a different alien threat that might have piggybacked on their shell or whatever it was that the guy showed up on, we better head out before the army gets trashed.
Okay. Yeah, the Arcanoid thing was, and he gives you a date, 2 months ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you guys helped that up to Grissom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So far, I mean,
Dr. Wells submitted.
They quarantined the area, and they've been studying it for 2 months. It's been completely dormant. Like 15 minutes ago, all hell broke loose. We lost contact with the facility. It went south.
You guys showed up.
Okay, so this is different from how we remember it. Is that right, Scott?
No.
No.
You remember the meteor thing going down, and they put up a quarantine and did whatever, and the Arkanoid thing landed in Indy.
Okay, and
So it's exactly how you remember it. He's just giving you a date. Doesn't match what you remember.
All right. All right. Well,
Something was changed.
okay. Well, we better. Regardless, we need to put out the fires as we see them. So
We'll get you transportation. It's on its way.
okay.
It better be the Quinjet. If it's not the Quinjet, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Tyler says hello.
Okay. Tell him I said hi.
He says he doesn't like you. Click.
So, hey, what? Morlocks?
Morlocks. Don't
How-
get their name wrong. That's offensive.
Can any one of you Morlock guys show us the way to the surface? That'd be
You
great.
dropped him off now?
Well, as I
Wasn't
drop
enough time has elapsed.
as I drop you off, I ask you to reconsider waiting until we deal with this problem to go and deal with that problem.
I've already done this once, and I was lied to. Do whatever you're gonna do, and then you're gonna come back and help. Fine. I have things to do.
Here's a communicator. Please get in touch with me.
Sure.
All right.
Toss.
Yeah, I don't need this shit.
I was gonna get out of eyesight before I did it.
I'd be like, great. Good funk.
So I drop him off and head right back down.
I will go stealth, and whenever appropriate, when you'd like to get to it, I will wait till I get a distance away, and then I would like to contact Lex Luthor.
I'll let him get buried in before we.
Nice.
Wow, name dropper.
Okay. You guys are, hey, how do we get back to the surface? When Tomahawk slides down a shaft and flies into view.
Down the shaft.
Yeah, like a Ghostbuster.
Okay.
All right.
So, hey, we need to get back up top.
Yeah. Grab you and fly up.
Yeah.
Okay. He flies you both to the surface.
I wish I could fly.
Would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially since I've got, like, Dark Force
Yeah,
wings and stuff.
That would be cool.
That would be so cool.
Looks like an ostrich. You know, flightless bird.
I'm sure someone can make you something that could help you fly.
I could, but he's being a total D right now. Being a big old crybaby because he doesn't
If only I could
understand.
record looks with sound.
I could just take him back at any point. It doesn't have to be right this second.
Yeah, it's like, why do you have to be mourning your family right now? All the time. We're trying to fight aliens. Damn.
Man,
Jeez,
you know,
Batman.
it's always, oh, they killed my family. Oh, they killed my family.
It's like, we just got done killing your family in the alternate timeline. Come on.
I hate you all so much.
Oh, my family's dead.
Jeez.
I came with it.
All right.
Hey, what'd you get your wife for her anniversary?
Oh, death.
So anyway.
Oh, that's bad. That's
All right.
I didn't have to wrap it.
Just player to player, just be gestalted around me.
I'm just going to pummel you. But you're just a normal human, and I'm going to beat your ass. Alrighty, let's go. All right, he drops you at the surface.
Yeah.
I can fly you directly there if you want.
Well, no, we got transport on the way.
It's so slow.
What? No, wait. It's totally legit. It's going to be the Quinjet.
I bet it's going to be the Quinjet.
Oh, I hope it's
So,
the Quinjet.
in any case,
All right.
let's. I will head to the rendezvous spot.
Okay, you guys go like a block down and a block over in the opposite direction from Nimbus. You come up on a heliport area, and flying in is a
Quinjet.
is a modified Harrier jump jet.
All right.
It swings in and lands.
Quinjet scroll on the side.
And the black Sharpie.
It's about to be. It's about to be.
Quinjet 2.
Nice. Lid pops open. I'm here to pick up Tyler and Caesar 1.
This is us. Yo.
Okay. They've modified it to be able to carry 2 passengers in the back.
Oh. Shotgun. Oh, wait. There's no shotgun. Can I fly this thing?
Were you coming too?
I'll fly.
Okay. All right.
You
Really?
think you can go and get Dr. Wells?
He's indisposed of.
He's been disposed of. What did you do to him?
He's I'm going to say it. He's disposed of.
He's indisposed.
He's busy right now.
Oh. I hope he doesn't get himself killed.
Who might? We better hurry up. Really, he's over there right now.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. He's fine. He's fine.
I hope he's fine. I trusted that he'll be fine.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, he's a big boy. I mean, he'll tear that building down brick by brick if he has to.
That's why I was thinking. Let him go ahead and soften him up. We can show up and rescue the day. It's a joke. I make funnies. All right.
All right, it's
All
Kansas
right.
City.
You guys pile into the jump jet. Jump jet takes off. Make a roll against your flight.
Can I get some D10s, please?
No,
Oh, yes.
no, with
Yes.
that attitude.
It's pronounced.
Listen, guys,
It's
listening
pronounced.
to the podcast. Like half of the group didn't bring dice or character sheets, so
No, everybody's got
our
character sheets
gracious
now.
GM has brought all the supplies that everybody needs.
I have tons of dice.
Rico has his character sheet and his own dice.
Wow. Alrighty then. Oh, that's funny.
I need a scotch.
All right. What was I? What was
You
I
want to come
just-
to the house afterwards and have a glass of
What
scotch?
was I just about to?
Just one?
Yeah.
Before you start your overnights on Monday?
Nice. What was I just about to look up? What were we doing here?
We're going to Kansas City?
He was rolling.
He was
flights.
rolling against his flight to
Oh,
see
yeah,
if it
roll
can
it.
keep up with the
Is
jet,
it
I
1d10?
presume.
No.
No,
It
it's a
is,
D100 system.
It is
Yeah,
percentile.
that's right. That's right.
So you're going to need a 100s die and a 10s die.
So you did bring your character sheet, which is good. What
No,
level's your flight?
I don't want to use my. It's 75.
No,
Okay.
your
I wanna-
phone is busted. I will give you 2 different colored dice so you
Am I
can
gonna have
differentiate between hundreds and
Go with
tens.
that.
Moment here to smoke.
What's that?
Gold
No,
is
we're
the
about to
hundreds?
get to you.
All right, so gold is the hundreds.
I got 16.
On a 75.
Yeah,
That's a white, yo.
I'm just trying to fly.
That's a white yo. All right. The jet pulls out in front and is leading.
Oh, it's all right. I won't let them feel like they're
Important.
like they needed it.
Yeah. Right. I'm with you. Okay. You guys are on your way to Kansas City. You're making a phone call.
That's not my ring.
LexCorp. How may I direct your call?
This is Simon Wells calling for Lex Luthor.
Oh, Mr. Wells, one moment, please. You hear a series of clicks.
Well, that's
Going
all
up the
right.
chain.
The crazy guys on the
This is Lex.
Mr. Luthor.
Simon. Please, I've told you. Call me Lex.
Thank you for taking my call.
He would totally say that because he's...
Oh, no. Your calls come straight through.
He's so smart.
Thank
He's
you
a
again for
smart
your
bastard.
assistance with the polymer.
He's so
It was
smart.
everything I needed.
I was happy to help.
Why is there Lex Luthor when we're in Marvel Universe?
What can I do with because Lex Luthor's just cool? What can I do for you today?
everything.
2 things, maybe quick, maybe not. One a question, the other a potential favor. The question, do you know anything about the Nimbus Corporation?
Yes. And his answer is decidedly icy.
Now, I'm doing vocal analysis on his yes.
Angry.
Ah. So I take it they rubbed you the wrong way.
More than once.
Oh, no lube.
Good. Well, could you possibly send me a dossier, anything you have on them that you're willing to share?
What's your interest in Nimbus?
They killed my family and left me for dead.
I'll send you everything I have.
Which brings me to the second point.
Yeah,
Certainly.
The favor. If I remember correctly back in the day, you are heavily involved with, let's just put it this way, Lex. U.S. intelligence mainframes.
I might have been.
Or to send you the coordinates for a building, potentially a building that is definitely owned and utilized by the Nimbus Corporation that I was about to lay assault to. Could you possibly have it flagged and have an airstrike inbound, something like that?
You just talk about innocence in that building.
Well,
There are no innocents.
Innocence does not exist.
if I had the capabilities, that's something that I might be persuaded to do. Now, do understand, I've not taken direct action against them for a number of reasons.
Mm-hmm.
This would likely, should there be anyone that survives, be bad.
Mm-hmm.
On a number of fronts, for a number of reasons. You do understand that, right?
Oh, I'm counting on it.
That's a big favor you're asking.
It is. It is.
You're not going to do anything less than intelligent, are you?
Lex.
Yeah.
Well, when would you want this alleged airstrike?
As soon as possible.
You're not going to be in there, are you? This isn't some, they killed my family, I'm going to rush in and do this and have the dirty work covered up by your body and all of the others.
Negative. I just figured a few bunker busters, and then I go in there and clean up what's left.
Good. I didn't want to sign on to a suicide mission of someone whom I would consider a friend.
I appreciate that.
Like I said, you did me well, and I am in your debt and appreciative of the work you've done for me. I'd hate to see that relationship turned to ash.
Well, the information and the little nudge in the beginning here is all I should need to get things done, I think.
Where can I contact you and have the information sent?
Shoot him an email.
He's like, I'd really rather, the information that I was going to send you is everything that I have, and I'd really rather not do it in an electronic format.
Send him GPS coordinates for the shipping container.
I'll have it sent there. And should we say, 15 minutes?
10-4.
Excellent. Well then,
Well, that's only 14.
Mr. Wells, should you need anything else, assignment, please, don't hesitate to call.
I won't. Thank you, Mr. Luther.
No, thank you. And the language dodge.
Now let's see what actually happens.
Orbital strike.
A laser comes from space.
Independence Day type stuff happens. He gets flattened.
Shook up my Dr. Pepper.
Lid was on, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Okay. You guys are inbound to
Kansas City.
Kansas City, Missouri.
Is it wrong that I picture this particular version of Lex Luthor like Michael Rosenbaum from Smallville for some reason? But
No, not at all. Okay. That's all right.
No, it's completely all right. Reimagining.
Way wrong.
Okay, you guys are inbound. As you're inbound, you notice, you can see from a ways off, from, 50, 75, 100 miles out, there is a large column of smoke. There is obviously open fire on the plains. Things are not right in this corner of Kansas City.
We can't win for losing, man. Stop one disaster and then there's another one.
What's it look like?
It looks like, or still 100 miles away.
It looks like they're fighting downhill, they being the army, and whatever it is in the hole.
There's nothing coming out of the hole. It's just everything's going into it.
Oh no, there's return fire coming out of the hole.
That's what I'm saying.
It's all laser beamy.
I'll tell the pilot to take us to the rendezvous point.
Okay.
I'm going to follow the plane.
He drops you about a mile outside of the... Drops in to what is a mobile command unit. And there are people running around like chickens with their heads cut off, barking orders. And he pops the canopy and he's like, there you go, gents.
Thanks a lot.
Not a problem.
So what's the plan?
Well, I was just going to go down there and try and talk to it.
I'm going to.
Do we have any idea?
I'm going to
what
start
some
looking
people
for the person in charge.
Okay. You're like, hey, where's the guy in charge? And they point you, and Michaels comes out of a crowd.
All right, I'll wave him down.
Caesar, what do you got? Tyler.
Hey.
Hey, Skull Mask, you're back. Glad
Tomahawk.
to see you're part of... Tomahawk. Got it. Glad to see you're part of the team.
Am I part of a team?
You're part of
He's
the team.
not actually a Native American.
Good to know.
You don't know that. You haven't seen under his skull face mask.
I was born in America. A version of it.
So, Caesar, what do we got?
Well,
I didn't know if Tyler would do his thing and you guys would just swoop in there and beat down whatever it is.
well, let's start.
It's not my thing.
The doctor is in. Tell us about the situation.
About 2 weeks ago, they made a discovery that there was biological remnants in the asteroid rubble. A week ago, we lost contact, and the building all but evaporated when several of the units called in backup, and there was an exchange of fire, and we've surrounded them. But any advance we make to see what happened to the scientists or the equipment that was there has been met with hostility.
It might have been maybe the object that the Arkanoid ship hit was another vessel.
I'm going to cyber sense if there's any cybernetics I can sense.
Negative.
Okay. Well, they're not cybernetically enhanced.
Well, it's not Arkanoid.
It could be it could be some other alien that was in the wreckage that's regrown. All right, let's. All right, so what can you show us any footage of the hostiles? Any imagery?
We have nothing.
Okay. Because it could just be a machine or something that's.
It's not cybernetic.
Well, it could just be a biological thingy.
Robots do not register to your cybernetics. The Arkanoid...
They have to be flesh touching?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's just saunter on over and find out what it is, huh?
All right, well...
That sound good? That sounds good.
That sounds good.
I'm going to go do that.
Okay, well, maybe you should suit up first so you don't
Ah,
get
that's
squished.
plenty of time. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. How far away is this?
It's about a mile. We can drive you. Or fly you if you want.
No, I can't. Sure, driving would be all right.
Excellent.
I like driving.
Okay. Pulls up with a... Jeep pulls up. He's like, yeah.
Shotgun. You get to ride in the back. I jump in a shotgun.
I'm going to head directly into the pit.
Okay.
I'm going to hit...
You're just going to fly straight into it?
Wow.
Okay.
Good luck, bro.
There is a rain of fire coming from the pit out, and the artillery is literally... They have pulled up artillery pieces and upended them with the barrel sticking over the edge of the pit.
When I'm flying up, I'm putting my arms up like this, like as if to say halt, but I can't actually say it because they can't hear me.
Right. You take off, and you're about halfway to the thing when Michael starts into a thing, and the firing from the army stops.
I'm just trying to get a good view of what is in there.
Okay. A second or two later, the firing from inside the crater stops. You gonna fly in?
Classic Arkanoids.
I'm going to slowly descend.
Okay. As the smoke and rubble is clearing, you make out some shapes behind piles of what look like rock. It doesn't look like it's indigenous rock. It's parts of the meteor, apparently. They are huddled behind large chunks of meteor.
Okay. I can't make out what is behind them.
Nope.
Okay. I guess I'll descend and drop to a foot.
Okay.
And slowly walk over towards them, hands up like this.
You see the muzzle of several weapons come up over the...
Then I halt. I just stop.
You hear a language that is obviously not English, not even Terran, barks something at you in several syllables.
I speak back in the only language that I know. I do not understand.
Okay.
I have no other way of communication.
Okay. What are you going to do?
How do they respond to what I say?
They bark the same thing they did before. When you go, I don't understand.
Well, because they don't understand our body language. I try to reproduce exactly what noise they're making, as if to show them I'm trying to understand their language. I just say it very slowly and calmly, as if, a question.
No, you get down on the ground.
You get down on the ground?
The barked response seems more aggressive than the first in response to you mimicking what it said.
Then I don't say it again, and I just go down to one knee. I sit there like this, down on one knee, waiting.
Okay. You guys pull up to the crater. There is no more firing in or out of the crater.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Michael.
Hey, look, he surrendered already. I did not see that coming.
We're sorry. We're so upset.
How deep is the crater?
25, 30 feet.
I'm going to slide down the side of it.
Okay. As you do, you notice forms shift behind the chunks of meteor that are there. These things are obviously taking a defensive posture.
Defensive posture.
You see several barrels trained on Tomahawk, and one or two of them shift in your direction.
As soon as the one or two shift, I go, whoa. I just make.
Can I see them?
Oh,
Or do I
make
just
some
see their
sudden
guns?
movements. That's great.
Just see their guns.
I
Just see their guns?
Hands,
All right. Well, I will say, in Conversational Arkanoid, that this planet is under the governance of the Arkanoids, and you need to cease all hostilities immediately.
He says whatever Arkanoid gibberish that he says, and 4 of the beings stand up. They're about 7.5, 8 feet tall. They are ripped, strapped. They look like ogres. They're pale green skinned, and they look like each of them could just tear a truck in half with their bare hands.
So weaklings.
Sure.
Not even
Yeah,
remotely.
that.
Yeah, one of those.
One of them, the largest of the 4, yells back to you, "What? Repeat what you said." In near flawless Arkanoid.
This planet is part of the Arkanoid Empire governance. We are under their protection, and you should cease all hostilities immediately. And I will puff out my chest to take a more authoritative stature. I mean, this dude is 1.5 feet, 3 feet taller than me. I've got to do the best I can to look like I know what I'm doing. And if he doesn't back down, then I will go stalt immediately if he starts to take a step towards me.
He replies, "This planet isn't registered as an Arkanoid protectorate."
Oh, it just happened a week ago.
2 months ago.
2 months ago?
There was a thing.
2 months ago.
Huh. Prove it.
Do I remember their version happening? Do I remember the whole agreeing to the Arkanoid Empire?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
You have the thing.
I have the thing. All right, that the communication device that he gave to us before he left the planet, I'm going to pull that out, and I'm going to hit the button.
Okay, you pull it out and prepare to hit the button. 4 more stand up, and all of them train on you. The big guy says, drop the technology.
No, this was given to me by the
Don't
Archinoid.
push that button.
Why? Why?
Don't push. Let's just not push the button.
You don't know Arkanoid, do you?
Oh, that's true. I don't.
We're not privy to this
was
conversation.
A communicator that was given
push
to us.
the button.
Oh, man.
I don't think they like that.
Did all of us get a device? Just that one?
We just had the one. Well, then you know what this is. And you know it'll...
It's an intergalactic distress beacon.
Yeah.
You don't want to push that.
Well, you're not making it very easy to not push it. You want proof that we're under the Arkanoid Protectorate. Here's the proof.
Put the tech down.
I will put it back in my pocket.
Don't make me sit on this.
Now, I don't know if
Actually,
you
pocket
were
down
engaged the
along the
Arkanoid in space and you guys crashed into each other. That's why you're here. But whatever the case is, those humans out there, those people were defending themselves from you.
We were defending ourselves from them.
And that's the problem. We tend to shoot a lot. But
You haven't even been registered yet in the Galactic Registry, and already you're falling back on a distress beacon? Why?
You wanted to prove it. I had the proof. I did exactly what you had asked. Now we could do the song and dance, or you could leave.
Do you know what you did when you, I believe their term is
Submitted? Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Could you load them an English ROM or something?
No, probably not.
What is the native tongue
He
here?
could.
English is the dominant language, predominant language
Here.
in this area.
Could you speak some?
Sure, absolutely. And I will say that in English. This is English. This is the predominant language.
He fiddles with something in his belt.
Okay. In this region, it's what the majority of humans speak. And should you need any more, then we'll be happy to teach it to you in a timely manner. There's plenty of literature, lots of books, lots of music, lots of videos, plenty of ways that you can easily learn English.
And he points at Tomahawk.
You would like me to speak?
Yeah, I think he needs you to keep speaking so he can learn the language and the dialect and tone and inflection.
I am Tomahawk of the X-Men and the Morlocks.
Name dropper.
Yeah.
He continues to gesture for more.
I would like to know what you're doing here and what made you come. Why are you attacking everyone? And what were you asking me to do earlier?
The response, he says, I was asking you to get on the ground. And his English seems flawless.
Which is why you pointed the guns at me when I repeated your phrase.
Precisely.
Answers to the other questions, why are you here?
I'm not sure that I should discuss it with Arkanoid sympathizers. Yes, him.
Perhaps we've been... This is our first contact with your race. What do you call yourself?
I am Talon.
Is your race your name?
That is my name.
What is your species?
The best analogy, or the best term in your language, would be Springer.
Oh, they're Amish.
Cherries.
From Springer. They're just here on
It's
vacation.
short. It's short.
We leap from belt to belt, from planet to planet.
So I'll point at the rubble. The Arkanoid crashed into your ship? Is that how you arrived here?
No.
Are you chasing him?
No. Did he live?
Yes.
Regretfully.
And you see several of the others in the ring have adjusted something at their belt, and when you say, yeah, they're like...
Yeah, I know. I have the same sentiment.
You are not an Arkanoid sympathizer?
No.
But your planet has submitted.
Spoke for everyone.
You've not submitted?
Absolutely not.
You've not submitted?
No, I don't. Did I? I don't remember. I don't think I did.
I don't think you did.
No. No, they spurned my primitive beliefs.
Then this planet is not Arkanoid. And he looks straight at Tyler.
Any assistance might prove advantageous to possibly both of us.
We spoke with... Now, before we get too far down this road, what is your race's relationship with the Arkanoids, be it the individual scout that you crashed into, or
That we attacked.
that you attacked? Okay. Are you at war with them as a whole?
Not as such. And you notice when you ask that question, the demeanor of the group shifts. They seem at best,
Edgy?
embarrassed. They've all but exterminated our race. Our planet submitted to them.
Huh. Did someone speak for them as well?
Yes, but it was our elders.
I never gave up freedom. Freedom was taken by Apocalypse once and never again.
We have had the misfortune of encountering the Arkanoid Empire in a way that we didn't have very much intelligence on them.
Exactly.
I don't think it's very unfortunate. They offered us access to star charts and systems and technology that were far beyond our human advances. What do you mean that's unfortunate?
What's unfortunate, it was traded for freedom.
They also seem to have... tell us a little bit more about what happens to people who submit to the Arkanoids. Why did they kill your people?
How to serve man.
Well, it was several thousand cycles after we submitted. They came
How long
back.
is a cycle?
It's a cycle.
How long is an Arkanoid cycle?
I'm afraid I don't have a frame of reference to put it into your...
Our planet revolves around the sun once a year. Our planet spins on an axis one entire time in 24 hours. We have one solar cycle that's 365 and 1/4 days a year.
I would need a little more information to do the math, but I will see if I can get you that answer.
I need to know how long it is before I can time travel again.
Well, how many cycles have you been here on our planet?
That's a great question. 2?
2 cycles.
2 months.
The tech must not be that good. I could do the math.
Okay. Well, that's what we needed to know. Thank you.
Is that a racial cycle
We don't
or is that an
have
Arkanoid standard
outfits
cycle?
on our-
That is a galactic standard.
That's a galactic standard cycle.
Yes.
Okay. So 1 month. Oh, wait. So
2 months.
then I should already be able to time travel because if what...
Actually,
Michael
technically, if you
Thompson
can time
says-
travel, then you're always able to time travel. Oh no, you're overbooked for this month. That's not a problem.
No, I should be okay. I should be able to time travel.
In any case,
Good news.
We apologize for the interruption. Please continue with the story of your people.
They came to our planet enacting attacks. Eventually, they wanted our resources. Ours is a race of, you would call them, and he pauses, look sideways, miners. We harvest from asteroids and other lifeless bodies. We refused to give them the resources they wanted.
Lithivores?
Yes. So they took to exterminate us.
What's the organic, or what's the compound that you find most appealing?
Well, there are several. And as he begins to list the first, suddenly you are all bathed in a blinding light.
Okay.
Coming from the east.
It's
Okay, this is funny to me because of another thing,
Okay.
not because of this thing.
When you look that direction, you see the end of a beam of some sort from an orbital platform that looks like it just hit Indianapolis.
Nice.
Are you kidding me?
Hell no.
And that'll do us tonight for Gaming with Scott. Feel free to visit us on the website. Feel free to check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/GamingWScott. And as always, you'll be hearing from us real soon.
Real soon.
Bye now.
Bye.
aloha.
That's it tonight for us on the Gaming with Scott podcast. You can always send us an email at gamingwscott@gmail.com or catch us on Twitter. Josh Elliott is at Asmodee369. John is at JPMGarlic. Josh Jackson is at ActionJack853. Rico is at R1C0. Or me, Scott T, at GamingWScott. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/GamingWScott. Don't forget to check out nerdsdom.com for all their reviews and other great podcasts. Remember, be the superhero you always wanted to see in the world. As always, you'll be hearing from us real soon.